And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Nick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
This is coming from.
Kill a camera.
Well. Caught you watching another episode of Good Improv Watches, the show where we watch something stupid. You watch us watching that stupid thing, and some guy with a camera right behind you is watching you do that.
That's right. You don't know that, but they've installed it. It's there. They're always watching. The old government.
Yeah, old government, new government, doesn't really seem to make a difference. They're still watching you, regardless.
That's the one policy all parties agree on.
Yeah, we gotta watch them. They come in. They're like, well, I mean, the survey equipment, the surveillance equipment was already installed. I mean, we're not going to uninstall it. So,
yeah. Hopefully, the feds that are watching us, we at least keep entertained.
That's right. As they're arresting us, they will comment. You know, I thought that was pretty funny. That one thing you did. That was pretty cute.
That's right. They won't just tell us. They'll comment on the social media. Yeah. They'll let us know.
I mean, you're still going to Guantanamo. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the joke for what it was.
Yeah. But it was pretty funny.
Yep.
So yeah, we're watching a movie tonight. We're watching a movie, guys, for a change. Let's just change it up and watch a movie. What are we watching
tonight?
We're
watching? We're watching A Season of Hope.
Oh, A Season of Hope. I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is.
I don't even know what hope is, to be quite honest with you. But a whole season's worth of it seems like an abundance.
It seems like that would be just too much. By the end, you'd be like, you know what, guys, it's just too much hope.
I'm tapping out. Enough is enough.
Tapping out.
Well, that's the good thing about seasons. They come and go.
Right.
So
yeah. So then all the negativity will come next season and it'll be like a relief. Like, oh, thank God. Tired of all that hope.
Yep.
So do we know what this is about? Do we know what this is? Do we know anything going into this? What is?
It looks like a tale of farmers and farmland.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing there's going to be like a thing where like, oh my goodness, our farm's having trouble.
Right.
and they need the hope to.
Luckily, they planted a crop of hope the season
There we go.
before.
And the hope grew.
Well,
They
they got
can
into that
harvest it.
rotation. So one year they'd grow hope, the next year they'd grow hopelessness.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to rotate
you
your
gotta-
crop.
You gotta let the field rest for a year.
That's
You
right.
can't just keep the hope growing.
That's right. Okay, well, why don't we get off to the drive-in, see what's going on with this movie?
All right. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Invite anybody watching to subscribe if they feel like it.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Okay.
The lead up to this movie sounds just like Interstellar.
Oh,
Hey,
there's lemons.
made it just in time for the movie.
Those look like lemons.
They do look like lemons.
Life's giving them lemons.
Delicious, delicious lemons.
I think that duck's broken. Just farming lemons. All right. Joe Beth Williams.
Heavy hitters here. Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang.
Wow. The Stephen Lang?
I feel bad for Joe Beth Williams because if her farm is failing here, and then maybe she divorced this guy and married that real estate agent, and then her daughter got sucked into that television
Right.
when she tried to make a new life for herself.
Is she from Poltergeist? Is
She's
that why you're
the
saying
mom
that?
in Poltergeist, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Jeremy London. He's an
Wow.
actor.
He
And
is.
he
I
had a bit of
imagine
a-
most of these guys are actors, probably.
You remember his meltdown? He had a meltdown a few years ago. I think it had
Oh,
something
no?
to do with drugs.
Oh,
Great reason to melt down is drugs.
yeah. Your top 5 reasons right there.
There he is.
Oh. I don't know what else he's been in.
I think he was in like
Rehab.
Party of 5 or something. Yeah, Rehab.
No. There's Joe Beth. Yeah. God, I wish that kid would get sucked into the TV just for a moment's peace.
Carl Ann.
Aren't you supposed to be checking the sprinkler lines today? I'm gonna take
No,
a
I'm
cold drink.
playing this wicked riff.
Mickey. Michael Jr.
Wow, that escalated from Mickey to Michael Jr. pretty quickly.
Yep. Now go check
Bill
those sprinkler
Heine.
lines. All right, so there you go. Planting them one at a time with a shovel. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you plant a lemon tree. That better not be lemonade. I'm tired of lemonade. What was that look all about?
It probably was the lemonade thing. He's like,
He's
so help
probably
me
like,
God if
"Fuck, I'm
that's
so
lemonade.
So sick of lemonade. We need some context. Oh, it's the lemon inspectors. From Big Lemon.
Well, I don't know. It's an orange truck. It might be Big Orange coming in.
Oh yeah. This is orange country out here, boy.
Dad in the house? No, he's in the grove. Can you take me down to it?
Call that
Grove.
a grove. Oranges, and that's a grove.
Grovey.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Huh? We got enough fuel, right?
Yeah, it should be enough.
Yeah, we can burn it all.
Oh, so hot.
Thank you. I've been working out.
It stays that way. One more freeze and we're yesterday's news.
I recognize that guy. That guy is in Avatar.
These look good.
Oh, was he?
Oh, yeah, Stephen Lang.
Yeah.
And the year before.
Yeah, he was in the credits.
Say next year and the year after. There's no law against hope, is there, Michael?
Not yet.
Oh, they're working in the title of the movie.
Hello, Wallace.
Porter? What's the matter? Looked like your dog died.
He did.
Well, what I got to say ain't good.
Part.
My dog killed your father.
Oh. These guys must work for Monsanto.
Yeah.
You ain't walking in here and burning my orchard.
I've got
It's a
no
grove, you idiot.
You've got no choice.
So those guys really were carrying flamethrowers.
Yeah.
This thing spreads like wildfire. On your clothes.
Lemon AIDS. That's what the plants have.
You know what else really spreads like wildfire? A wildfire that you're
Fire,
about
yeah.
to set.
Sake. Listen, I'm talking about a state emergency here. We gotta stop this thing before it infects the grove, before it kills an industry. We're gonna have to burn every one of these seedlings that came from Dewey's nursery. You forget it, Porter. Oh, come on, Mike, let's get on with it. I don't like this thing any more than you do. But think of the ramifications if we don't stop this thing.
Ramifications, huh? That's good. Ramifications? What about the ramifications of feeding my family, huh? What about the ramifications of watching my grove go up in smoke? What about the ramifications of flushing my money down the toilet? You figure on those ramifications, Porter?
Michael.
Michael, what?
If it spreads to the mature trees, we are ruined.
Exactly.
This whole lower floor, I'll go find the block and row records and show you where we spot planted the seedlings in the grove.
Thanks.
Okay, so it's one seedling they planted that's
Think of it as cutting off a finger to save your arm.
Oh man, they didn't even give him a choice there.
No, they just came and said this has to happen. One would think there'd be some sort of like, okay, this is something coming in. This is nothing done on purpose. We have to do something, but here is some sort of supplementary income, or we realize you're going to take a bath on this.
Let's go.
But here's something to make sure you don't, starve to death, and
You're gonna tell me.
one would
A
think.
bag of lemons, right. Give him a
Like
bag of lemons.
yeah,
That
like a
should
bag of
handle
lemons.
it.
Here's a free. Tell you what, you can just go down to our orange grove, pick any orange you want.
Hey, come over here. 2 fries, 2 root beers. Hi, Elmer.
Sure thing, boys. 2 fries.
All right.
All right.
2 fries and 2 root beers.
Not too good.
I wonder if this Elmer's is the same Elmer's that makes the glue.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad.
Yeah,
Do
that's
glue
their-
1950s diners. I think that's their business.
Yeah, it's their side. It's a side. This is their side industry.
So what'd you do today?
Nothing.
Check sprinkler lines?
No.
So what'd you do?
Well, I slept in. And I played the guitar, which, by the way, I'm getting very good at.
Oh, you should help.
Incorrect.
He's getting
Yeah,
really
yep.
worried. I mean,
Agree to disagree.
harvest this year, we could.
We lose the grove.
Sam? Open it! Did you open it? Hey, open it! Come on, Mickey, open it!
Come on, come.
Did you get into Lemon University?
Anyway,
He must have done. Yeah.
thanks, Elmer. All right, well, that's a short one.
Just read it.
Dear Sam, you suck.
This is Dear
Sincerely?
Boys. I'm in the States again. New York City is crazier than I remember, and I can't say that I like it that much. It's all these people. It's been years since I've seen more than a dozen folks at a time. Any more than that,
Oh, this is what people would do before texting.
there's more
Yeah.
people in one city block.
I'd write a bunch of texts on the one piece of paper and send it.
I need a personal tour guide to find my way across the street when I get back there. What about you two? You want to volunteer?
So,
Well, that's it for now. I was just thinking about you both, and I wanted to say hello. See you soon, Sam.
See you soon.
Sam.
He never says that.
Who the hell's Sam?
Wow, Sam's coming back, you guys.
Guys, we got Sam, everybody.
Yo, check again, Mickey. Does it say he's coming back?
He's never coming back, Goose. He means, if he came back.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Besides that,
Yeah, there's nothing on that paper. He was making that up.
Yeah, I know. Just like to meet him one day, that's all.
God, what a great life.
He's never met him? Why is he so excited about the Sam guy then? He's never even met him.
Fries and root beer, Elmer.
Yep, sure thing.
It's a popular order. Oh, that's all they have there.
We got fries, we got root beer. What else you need? Too bad we don't got it.
It is the hottest day in the history of the world out there. And my dad had me lay a new sprinkler line in the Grove for about 100 hours straight without a break. I'm hot, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. That's what's the matter with me.
But you're always hot and tired and hungry, Spud.
Was I talking
Yes,
to you?
Spud.
I don't think so.
It's a lot of ketchup.
Oh, you know what? Mr. Porter stopped by the house today. I mean, I've never seen him look so serious. Got all these guys from the state with him. With what looked like, I don't know, flamethrowers.
What happened?
I don't know, I left.
I don't know. I didn't take an interest. Like, why wouldn't you stop and figure out what the hell's going on?
Oh yeah, flamethrowers, cool, whatever.
Yeah, neat. I'm gonna go have some fries and root beer.
This guy must own the blueberry farm. Oh no, it's him.
Mom? Mom, you in there? Mom?
Hi, sweetheart.
Did his little sister get sucked into the TV again?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm always okay when I'm sitting in the kitchen crying.
Mom?
Mr. Porter came by today
Mickey told me.
and gave you Daddy some very bad news.
What?
Come on.
You're adopted and no one likes you.
They found a terrible disease at a nursery up in Greenwood Park. It's called citrus canker.
Does it make you sick?
No, it doesn't hurt people, but it's very bad for the trees. It spreads faster than they can catch it, and they don't know how to cure it.
Do we have it?
We
Spreads faster than they can catch it, then they shouldn't be able to catch it.
Dewey's and they
Yeah.
on most of his trees. Mr. Porter and some men from the state had to burn some of ours, just in case we have it too.
By some, I mean all. That doesn't look like the remainder of burnt. That looks like they put sticks in the ground.
Yeah.
Well, because it was the seedlings. It wasn't. They weren't full
Oh,
plants.
well, it's just the seedlings. Well, the other trees are still fine then. So what are they bitching about?
Yeah, who even cares
Yeah.
then?
The next grove and the next, every grove in the county, even in the state. It's a terrible disease, honey.
Oh, and on a related news, I have cancer. So, I got that too.
Yeah. Can we talk about the trees, please?
Oh,
The disease wouldn't spread if the lemon trees weren't such sluts.
Too promiscuous.
Today with Porter and the state inspectors, but I got delayed. Paul Davis, I'm the USDA supervisor.
Tree cop.
Mr. Michael Hackett.
I'm Elizabeth Hackett, and this is Tyler.
Oh, Tyler. Nice to meet you.
Michael isn't home right now.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to see him tomorrow then.
Or you can talk to me.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess you will.
All right.
we both own the farm. We both run it.
Nice to meet you, Miss Hackett. Tyler.
She's falling for the tree cop, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's power. Women like power.
It's
Tree
the
cops have
uniform
a lot.
too, right?
Yeah.
We'll be all
A
right.
hat, white shirt.
Yeah.
We're gonna be all right.
I'm sorry, I just need a man in uniform.
Her husband was wearing less of a uniform. He wasn't even wearing a shirt.
That's right. He couldn't even be bothered to put on a shirt for me.
She needs a man who can tree her right.
Was that just a pun on tree, or was the tree for metaphor for sex? We may
Would
never
you
know.
like to know?
He's in for the fight of his life this time, no doubt about it.
Oh, wow. So this is before video games, kids.
Folks,
This is what you had to do. You had to pretend to fish.
ladies and gentlemen, Ken Hackett
us a report card? When your daddy's
Yeah, it says report card right on the front, dummy.
maybe 20.
I don't call it that. The state calls it that. I caught my fish, if you were wondering.
Set another imaginary fishing record, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks for asking, Mom.
Can he do it, folks?
There's very few fish-related questions on my test.
Yo, Spud, would you give me a hand?
Nicely done, Spud.
You know something? You're not mentally stable enough to be inheriting an orange grove.
Hey, oranges, lemons, avocados. Bring it on, Mickey. I'm a high school graduate now. So are you, by the way.
I know how to do it all. We learned it all in avocado, orange, and citrus school.
We're free, man. No more school for you and me. Colton High is history.
You should have definitely been a cheerleader.
Yeah, well, I got the legs for it. Besides, who said mental stability's got anything to do with running a grove?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be crazy. Don't play by their rules.
Look, man, it was only 4 acres. You know, if they don't find canker, you can...
I don't care about that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't care.
You gotta care, Mickey. It's gonna be your grove one day.
Tyler can have it.
No way, man. You're the oldest.
I don't want it.
Sure you do, Mickey. You just don't realize it yet, man. Think about it. 100 acres, all yours. You got no school, no down payment. You just step in and you take over.
All the lemons you can eat.
Come on, Mickey. You can't just walk away from your future like this.
Spud, there's all kinds of futures out there. You don't have to settle for the one.
Let me guess. Spud's got a potato farm.
No, he has an orange farm.
Oranges.
Looks like a
Oh,
total.
oranges.
Hotshot, I'm talking to you. You check the sprinklers or what?
No.
You mind telling me what else was so important?
Nothing.
I don't know. Guitar?
What?
Hanging out?
Nothing.
Being cool, rebelling
Being
against the
awesome.
man. I mean,
You know what happened here today, don't you? We lost 5 years' income on 4 acres. That's 422 trees torched. Best looking fruit we've had in years, and I can't pick it. Starting tomorrow morning, we got government inspectors crawling up our back for the next 3 weeks looking for canker. They find it, and hotshot, you can kiss your grove goodbye.
Ain't my grove.
My grandfather, my mother, and me worked ourselves sick for you, and for your kids, and their kids. Your blood is in those trees. Oh, yeah.
Like literally, we sacrificed your brother for those trees.
Hands off me. You think I want to be like you?
Maybe that's the problem in Poltergeist. Maybe the house is built on an ancient lemon burial ground.
that's what it is for sure.
The spirits were sacrificed to the children.
I want more out of my life than that.
Sacrificed for those lemon trees. They torched them, then they built a nice complex over it.
Yeah, an apartment complex over top.
Yeah, and then she just married the next guy who was selling the plots.
You ain't studying. You can watch the inspectors go through the grove, and you can help me get ready for picking.
Wow.
No friends, no phone calls, no TV. 3 weeks, you got it?
He doesn't watch TV anyway. He just pretends to fish.
You better go get ready, honey. Where are you going?
I'm moving out.
You're what?
I'm 18 and I'm moving out.
Michael?
He's
He's
moving
gonna go
out.
start his band. Freddie
Yeah.
and the Lemon Juicers.
He's gonna go meet up with Sam.
Mickey, wait.
Call you later.
Billy and the Citrus Boys.
Let's go.
Guys, I was thinking, I wrote a grapefruit song. I don't know, we don't usually have grapefruit songs in this kind of band.
This is a lemon band.
What if we just ignored him and we followed the kid now, and it's just about him trying to get his citrus band started, and we never even go back to what the
I
family
love
was
that idea.
Today, honey. Go on.
Here, try this. What's this? Citric acid, man.
doing. Citric acid.
Citric acid.
God, I wish we had hope, like a whole season's worth.
That's right. It's the season of hope. Not the season of lemons, though.
I mean, I know you gotta be really into it to run on a farm, but the dad is really, really intense about lemons.
Well, I mean, I guess if your whole livelihood is based on that,
I
mean,
guess
you have
so.
one thing, and if it fails, you're screwed. Like, there's no one's like there to protect you.
Morning.
You know?
You must be Elizabeth. I'm Sam.
Sam.
Sam Hackett. Michael's father.
Oh, that's who Sam was.
I never thought
In the
I'd
letter.
meet you. I guess I thought you'd always be one of those old fishing pictures on the wall.
Michael the kid?
When my father first bought this place, all these walls.
I think Michael, the guy who owns the farm.
Oh, not the guy who moved out. I see. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's the grandpa.
He's the grandpa.
Grandpa. Okay.
Watch it all grow. I was just a boy. I wasn't quite sure what he was saying, but now that I see these pictures, I think he was talking about our lives. There's been some living in this grove. Not all.
Some dying.
No, not all of it good. Last couple of years have been hard on all of us. Last few days.
Did Mickey say where he was going?
No, he said he'd call later. But he won't go far when he finds out you're here.
Because he's really stupid.
Tyler comes out of his skin every time one of your letters gets here. I used to read them out loud when they were little. Now I hardly ever get to see one. They grab them so fast.
I ain't much at writing.
Well, I put a lot of porn in him.
Through those letters that we got to know you, or thought we did. Sam Hackett, legendary charter captain. That's Michael. He must be coming in to meet the inspectors. It's not going to be easy. Michael's never forgiven you.
How about you?
Not sure how I feel. I know I couldn't walk out on my kid.
Oh no, Michael's never forgiven me either.
Yeah.
You hurt Michael real bad.
I know.
So this asshole just left his family?
Sounds like it.
Tired of lemons.
Story of my life. Never been much good at knowing how to say hello or goodbye.
For example, I'll try now. See, I screwed it up. Well, my piece of shit son moves out, my piece of shit dad moves in. This is just great.
My whole life's a bad joke, getting worse every day.
Yeah, it is. Not the reaction I hoped for, but, you know, it's a start. It's a foundation on which to build.
I'll take it.
We at least try to have a conversation like two adults?
Sure. Sure.
So you abandoned any families lately? You want to start with that?
Trying to get to know you and your family?
That's some kind of a joke, huh?
It's no joke.
Sure sounds like one to me. Well, maybe you just forgot. You walked out of my life when I was 14.
Wow.
That's right, and I always regretted not being able to walk out of my grandson's life when he turned 14.
So now I'm ready.
Now
back
I'm ready.
For him.
Now that he's 18, I'm ready to come into his life and then walk out of his life.
So normally these kind of movies, like, this is, you're trying to think of what the audience of this movie is for. So I don't imagine this would have played in theaters.
No, this is a TV movie.
This isn't
more hearts
like overtly Christian
lives.
You know, like themed, like some of these movies often are.
Yeah.
So who was this for? What was the point of this? Like, what are we supposed to get out of this?
This is very narrowly targeted to those who own lemon groves, who are afflicted with various lemon diseases.
They thought that was a much bigger market share than it actually turned out to be.
I sure could have used your help then. Where were you?
Oh, having the greatest sex of my life, son.
Las Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
For her funeral.
Different woman every night, sometimes more than one.
And I went through so many lemon groves there, you wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah, I burnt them down on purpose.
Sorry for 30 years of pain. Snap, and we start over again. Huh? Well, it don't work that way. I don't know you, old man. And I don't want to know you.
But I'll make up the guest room for you, because it's just common courtesy. We in the lemon business are polite.
I made some bad decisions in my life. I can't undo them. All I can do is try again.
I'm not actually saying leaving you was one of those bad decisions. I'm just saying I'd made some.
Coming back here, for example, bad decision. Well, I'm going to open my my movie snack.
Oh, what do you got?
I know popcorn is traditional, but I don't know. For our American viewers, we are here in Canada, and in Canada, the #1 movie snack is soft figs.
Oh, soft figs, wicked.
One. Yeah. Like movie theaters all
I should
over
have
Canada.
prepped some soft figs. There's nothing like the smell of figs fermenting while you're,
You know, you're just sitting in a movie theater
Yum.
watching the latest blockbuster and just eating some soft figs.
Save up some money and head down to San Ramos, get a job.
Delicious Canadian traditional food snack.
Okay, I won't tell him, but listen, there's
So we got as far as the diner?
know about. What?
I'll surprise him at work.
No, I got that wrong. That was for your dad.
Look, Ma, I gotta go. I will. Bye.
We didn't get very far running away from home.
He's washing dishes down at Elmer's, living in the back room. I'll see you later.
not bad. Not too shabby, huh?
Pretty sweet.
And you said I'd be a failure if I ran away.
I'll be back.
All the heat from those fryers, bet it keeps them warm. Yeah, just go ahead and smoke inside the house. That's probably fine.
Yeah, don't need to ask if that's acceptable. Just go ahead and do that.
Why don't we give him a chance? It'd be good for the boys to get to know their grandfather. It might be good for all of us. You can't.
Like, what if I get to know him, for example? Just,
The world is too
like really get to know him. Just hypothetically.
all alone.
I'm asking if I can have sex with your dad.
And I'm really only doing it as a courtesy because it's already happened. So
It's already happened. Twice this morning.
Go.
The intensity.
I've only really seen 2 pieces of lemon-themed media in my life. This, and then the Simpsons episode where they stole the lemon tree.
The lemon tree, yeah.
That was a really good one. I enjoyed that.
Elmer said you had a few minutes.
Not really.
Well,
Elmer says a lot of things. He said he was going to pay me, too.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Just wanted a burger and a Coke.
come on, let's go.
Maybe some fries.
No,
the
Dan,
world-famous
and root
fries.
beer. Fries
and root beer, right. Yeah.
And
Oh,
maybe
I'm
some
sorry. I'm
glue.
just a mom out of touch.
Now, what do you want?
Well, you left so fast. You didn't get to talk to anybody about this.
You don't need to talk to anybody about
Well, I
this.
thought maybe if you talked about it, you could work it out.
This kid's kind of pissy.
Yeah. I don't get what his problem is.
Seems like he's got a real chip on his shoulder. A lemon orchard-sized chip.
You were born, your daddy was so proud.
Maybe his dad was insisting, look, you're going to own this
Just hate to see it
lemon
all turn out like
grove one day, whether you
You're
want
the
to or
Lemon
not.
Grove man.
I'm
Yeah.
18 years old. I gotta live the life that I want to live.
You know what life is.
Lemon-free life.
I guess I know how you feel. I wouldn't mind living the life I want to live either.
Yeah, having kids really fucked mine up.
Let me live mine. Is that it?
I don't want you to leave, Mickey. That's all I wanted to say.
I want you to live with us till you're 40, and then take care of us when we're old.
Here, it's not much, but it's something.
Ma.
Take it.
No.
Take it. And promise me that you will call before you go anywhere.
It's the name of a good dealer.
Alcohol.
Yeah, yeah. It'll really make your problems go away.
I'll call. Thanks.
Hi, sweetheart. How was school?
Good, I guess.
You still suck at it.
Trucks.
That's what they are. Been out in the grove all day with your daddy. Looks like you got a pile of books there.
Yeah.
I made some cookies. Why don't you get yourself some before you start studying?
And before you ask, of course, there are lemon cookies, obviously.
Yeah, that's all we know how to make.
You brought home? But there's one waiting for you in the shed.
What is it?
Go see for yourself.
It's a new gun. Hi, who the hell are you?
Are you an inspector?
Nope. Are you?
No, I'm Tyler Hackett.
Hi, Tyler. Pleased to meet you. How old are you, Tyler?
I'm 12, but I'm gonna be 13 soon.
Well, now.
One more year before you can walk out on him.
He stops being a boy and starts turning into a young man. I figure he needed a man-sized reel to get your man-sized fish. This is a 1934 stainless steel big game troller.
Yeah, I stole it.
Henry T. Reinsdorf in Hollywood.
Killed the man who had it
He used to
before.
custom build them for
And now if you want it, you have to kill me.
a whole bunch of movie stars. It's a classic. I was thinking, what would be a good present to give my youngest grandson, but a original Henry T.
So I'm going to go give it to him now. Nice talking to you, Tyler. See you later.
I'm Sam. So what do you got to say?
Grandpa?
That's good enough.
I prefer Sam. Let's just keep it professional, kid.
I mean, well, when did you get here?
Right after you went to school, I just missed you.
Does Dad know you're here?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He knows.
Everyone knows but Mickey.
And your mom knows I'm here,
Are
too.
you staying here?
She really knows I'm here.
Maybe.
I don't want to lock anything down right now.
Yeah, got a lot of irons in the fire, if you know what I'm saying.
Maybe we'll see. You know, I hard to say.
Let's play this by ear, kid. I don't want to get too attached.
Now let's try again. Hi, Tyler. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Grandpa.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for abandoning the family there. Appreciate that.
Now, why did I walk out on this? Oh, right, the smell. Can't stand the smell. Oh, ice cold limeade. There you go. Give the people what they pay to see.
Now we're
Beth
talking.
Williams sopping herself off with a cloth. That's the people
yeah.
like.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Wet that T-shirt down.
Excuse me. I mean to interrupt. I was looking for your husband.
I was just creepily being a pervert over here, and
Hello, Davis. Yeah, he's in the grove.
how much the erotic stuff did you see there?
Yeah. Most of it? How did it look? I mean, I'm just want to know.
How long?
Because I was going for sensual.
Not too long.
This guy's gonna get punched out by a bitter lemon farmer.
I got a picking crew coming in 1 month. I gotta have a clean bill of health by then, Wells. I got 100 acres here. You gonna be done by then or what?
Hope so.
Hope so, don't do it.
Look, Mr. Hackett, there's 16,000 groves in this state. That's more than 750,000 prime citrus acres. The USDA has to check out every single one of them, tree by tree.
Just the two of you, that's gonna take all year.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well, they really don't fund us.
3 weeks.
Seems weird, doesn't it?
Anthemonas, pestries, pathovar.
Seems like a huge oversight now that we're thinking about it.
In English. Last time we found it in the U.S. was 1984. Now, they caught that one in time, but in 1911 it took 20 years and the equivalent of $60 million to eradicate. Had burned over 20 million trees right to the ground. This leaf here, for instance, that looks clean. But if it had mottled brown and yellow lesions on it, there's a good chance we'd be looking at citrus canker. That means your trees would suffer defoliation and premature fruit drop. Eventually, they...
Oh, no, not premature fruit drop.
Yeah, you know, it happens to us all, Jordan.
So why don't we just let Wells here get back to work? And then
There's a pill you can take for it.
stamp of approval on these trees, and you can make your harvest.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Paul Davis. I'm the USDA advisor.
Your wife's hot, by the way.
I'd like to go over the dates of transfer with you when you got a few minutes. You know, when you bought the trees from Dewey's and when you planted them, that kind of thing.
Up at the house. We'll do it now.
All right. Nice to see you again, Miss Hackett.
You can definitely see the love triangle starting to develop, hey?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
two
yeah.
guys in the grove.
I was thinking maybe it was the two Grove guys and his dad, Sam here.
Oh, that works too, yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe the triangles intersect.
No
So
sense
it's like a
making it
Venn
worse.
love triangle.
It's like a square after a while.
For everything, huh?
Not everything.
Sipping on a little lemon gin there.
That's right.
I'm gonna give up the fishing business.
Running out on the fish too, huh?
I'm afraid that's not it. The doctors in New York told me I have to change the way I live if I want to keep on living.
That's
So yeah, I
citrus
gotta
cancer.
watch The View and stop eating processed foods.
That's right.
Something quiet. Buy a bait and tackle shop. Maybe get to know my grandsons a little. Get to know my son and his wife.
How convenient.
Especially his wife. Like, really get to know his wife. I bet she looks great in just a football jersey and panties being thrown around the room by some sort of invisible force. just an image at the top of my head.
Hey, Dad, look. It's Henry.
Henry T.
Yeah, Henry T. It's a big game troller. You see, he made them for movie stars in Hollywood. Sam says it's a classic.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Is that going to reel in some knowledge for your failing grades?
Speaking of classics, don't you have some studying to do?
But, Mom, this is a Henry T. I mean, I'm probably the...
Well, you can't use it now. There's no big game fish in the lemon grove. So why don't you start reading about molecules and shut the hell up?
How you gonna catch a fish if you can't outsmart it?
Okay.
I don't think Scalactics usually comes into play when outsmarting a fish.
Yeah. Dynamite. That'll do it.
That's, yeah, maybe. Chemistry.
You ever gonna light that cigarette?
Nope. Well, these things are no darn good for your health. I stopped smoking. Just can't seem to put them down.
That's probably, like, I've heard a few people like that. Like, it's just like, no, I just keep it in my mouth.
Just
And
to
it's
look
like,
cool.
it's just to look cool. And just, you know, like I don't have the urge to light it, you know, because it's in there.
You got to admit, though, cigarettes do look cool. Like, when
They
you
do.
think of, you know, certain people holding
Yeah.
a cigarette look very cool.
There's a certain class to them, yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeps there too.
What about those ladies with the cigarette and that big long cigarette holder, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
That's classy.
Ladies and Batman villains.
And Batman villains, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like dancing. Like being held close.
Cigar cigars too. Cigars can look cool as well, but I don't think cigars look the same because a cigarette you're supposed to like
It's been so long.
inhale it right into your lungs. Whereas
Yeah.
a cigar, I think you just kind of you're
taste
supposed to just swirl it around your mouth and blow it back out.
Yeah,
yeah.
you never see anybody with a big long cigar holder, you know?
It's just this thick. It's this thick at the end. It's like one of those tubes you blow at a sports game.
Yeah.
Right,
Of a vuvuzela.
Of a vuvuzela.
Yeah, so I don't want to dirty my fancy gloves while I smoke my cigar.
Husband, Sam. We had a good marriage. I don't know what's happened to us.
I mean, I try to spice it up by wetting myself with a cloth, hoping he'll come around the corner, but it's always some other guy.
What do you mean?
Me, Mickey, Tyler. Leave you two at home to hold down the fort. Spend some time.
Do a bit of,
Oh, I don't think so.
you know.
You know.
Yeah. Maybe bang in
Lemon
the lemon grow a
picking?
bit, just like you used to do.
Yeah.
Check for lemon canker on the trees. Get ahead of it for the USDA. I hear what you're saying.
Sure. I'll ask Mickey tomorrow. But tell me, you think Tyler will want to come?
This guy. You know, he's all affable. We're supposed to like this guy, but this guy's actually like a total prick, though.
Yeah. I mean, he did something awful to his family. He abandoned them.
Do the boys good to get away. Do you two good to be alone.
Come on, Dad, can we go?
Yeah, come on, Dad. You've been always talking about how much you want to bang Mom.
Mom.
And can't while I'm here. Actually, yes, take the boys now. Here's some money. Go fishing. Go now.
I gotta get.
All's forgiven, Dad. You're fine. Go take my son. Get out of here. Don't feel you need to come back. Oh, that's not nice.
Cock blocked himself.
Ron's looking nice for a change.
He's all annoyed, like goddamn wife trying to dress up to look nice for me.
Trying to dress up sexy. Maybe it's because he has a bit of the lemon canker, the citrus canker downstairs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, there's some mottled brown coloring on his testicles, perhaps.
His pubic leaves are molting.
Yeah.
He's been fertilizing those lemon trees.
Take more than 20 years and $60 million to take care of that problem.
Is that really you? Yeah. You is. Who's asking? Sam Hackett? Sam Hackett.
Sam Hackett.
Good God bless you.
Well, I remember when you were calling me racial slurs 20 years ago.
Oh my, times have changed, huh?
You were an old man when I left. What's it make you now?
Oh, I'm still a baby. Once you get my age, they let you start all over. Hey, Betty, I'll give this to Russ and Eileen on your way back. And try smiling. Maybe you'll get a tip this time.
Oh, hey, yeah. Remember, smile a little, honey.
Must be hungry after all that fishing.
Maybe later. I understand you got my grandson working for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lock to the back.
Having a world war with the dishes. Well, say hello to him. Could probably use some cheering up right about now.
Thank you, Elmer.
Damn cracker coming into my restaurant.
Come on, Hackett, what do you want me to do? Put the food in their hands? Plates! I need plates! Let's go! Get the lead out!
I mean, of all the places where you would put food in their hands, a hamburger and hot dog restaurant
Yeah.
seems like it would be the place to do that.
The place.
Got this young Trent, captain's at charter, down in Bell Harbor. Sailfish are running hard right now. He owes me a boatload of favors. I know it's short notice, but I'd like to
See, this is how you do it. You put them in the machine, then you start it. Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong.
Oh, the machine, of course.
School. School of hard knocks, boy. Think I was born charter captain? Come on.
I've been a dishwasher, and you feel disgusting after your shift is done.
Hackett, when you
I
finish...
can't even imagine, honestly.
Yeah, you feel so gross.
What do you say?
He looks gross.
Yeah.
Looks
You're
wet.
covered in sweat. You're wet all the time.
I guess so.
Especially if you're in a restaurant where they have fryers. Like I was a dishwasher at Daddy-O on White Ave.
Why didn't you come a week or so ago?
And it's just like part of my job was cleaning the fry. Like I was the last one to leave every night.
Crazy.
Right.
Because part of my job was cleaning those fryer things, right? So you had to take the hoods down and stuff. Oh, so gross.
There's a lot of things in this world.
That's brutal. It seems like everything about owning and running a restaurant is just totally counterintuitive to making a living at all.
Yeah. Well, that's all when you see those cooking contests where it's like your prize is you get to have a restaurant or work in a restaurant. Like, why would anyone want that?
Oh, great. A 24/7, 365 job where I have to be worried about razor-thin margins, missing out on, like one thing goes spoiled and that's the end of your profit margin for the week.
You're afraid you're going to spend all your life in the middle of those trees, so you'll go running off without any idea where you're going.
Believe me, I know. I was afraid too, and I abandoned your dad and my family because of it.
And frankly, I'm going to have to go ahead and recommend it. It worked out pretty damn well for this guy.
I've ever made. You take that guitar and you run to New York City.
And I had a wife I didn't love. And a 14-year-old son that I did not understand.
All he wanted to talk about was lemons. It was really weird.
Afraid of losing his family again. He's afraid that if he loses that grove, his whole life's gonna come tumbling down around him like a house of cards.
And it probably will.
It's enough to scare you, isn't it? Yeah. Make you crazy? You see, he's all tied up in knots right now. He thinks all he's got to give you is the sweat he put into those trees.
Yeah.
He thinks if he can't pass that on to you, that he's failed you as a
little bit of tree sweat.
He's let you down.
That's what's giving him the canker. He's putting his sweat on him.
You're sweating on these trees too much. And the blood, that is another big problem.
Disease is jumping between species. That's the issue.
I can't do
all the salt and the sweat killing the trees.
Now, if you got some clean plates back there, haul them out. Let's go. Let's get the lead out.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You think about it, okay?
It was nice of his grandpa to show up, do 5 minutes of work.
Yeah, he won't show him how to use it. Like, did he not know how to use the dishwasher? Like, what? He looked like he was struggling back there. And his grandpa, no, you put him on the thing, you spray him, and you move him
This is our chance
into the thing.
time together. Boys will be gone for 4 days.
Like now he's making himself all gussied up.
Yeah, that's the best he's got.
I think we had a good marriage. I think we should try to get back.
I think I should try and keep this grove alive.
The grove is not the only thing that's coming apart at the seams around here.
Is that my fault? Oh, give me a break, Elizabeth. Past 2 years, I've been holding this place together with rubber bands and string.
The past 2 years, you've been doing nothing but feeling sorry for yourself. You have let our marriage just dry up and blow away.
That's bull. Takes two people to do that.
I don't call sleeping in the shed, Bull. Why don't you just move to another grove or another county or another state while you're at it?
Because I got responsibilities here.
And one of them is not having sex with my wife.
I got nothing if I lose this grove. Pickers will be here in 3 weeks. I got a lot to do between now and then.
Forget about the pickers. Think about something else besides yourself in this grove for half a minute. Think about your father. Think about Mickey. Think about us.
What about Mickey?
Think about your father. Think about Mickey. Think about us.
This grove is
what about Mickey?
What about Mickey? Wait, well, what's this Mickey thing?
What are you going to do? You're going to wait 30 years and then go after him and try to make it up to him?
That has got nothing to do with Mickey.
It's got everything to do with him. Don't you run away from me.
Oh, I'm not the one who's running.
There is no difference between running away from
Don't be a fool, man. Make love to your wife.
Yeah.
lost a son.
She put on a nice dress.
I'm not the 18-year-old hotshot, thinks he knows everything there is to know about life and then runs at the first sign of hard times. And I'm not the old man who left his family twisting in the wind.
This is enough to drive him to sign up to the army, to sign up for a space program, to try to find lemontanium.
Yeah.
Him and the boy.
Is it lemon? What was it actually called? What is it? What is it?
Unobtainium is what it
Such a
was.
stupid name.
Yeah.
Unobtainium is the dumbest name ever.
Yes, that's right. You better start thinking about it. Because there's
I
not...
couldn't help
Especially
but
because
hear having trouble with your marriage.
Once they obtain it, they have to rename it.
Yeah.
They have to call it Obtainium.
Like, this is embarrassing, but we
kinda
have
found
obtained
some.
the unobtainium.
We remember how to do.
And all we had to do it was clone bodies of the natives and put your minds in them.
Oh, not much. I
Simple.
was kind of wondering how anyone gets so worked up in the middle of the day.
That's none of your business.
Walker, USDA agent.
I gotta get back to work.
And I've got to get to work too, sir.
Actually, you don't have to get to work. We're still investigating your stuff. You're fine to take a break or something.
Yeah, I'd say the next 3 weeks are going to be pretty quiet for you.
Sure.
You know, the inside of a fig looks like mustard.
Yeah,
like
it does. The seeds, like grainy mustard.
Grainy mustard.
But they're sweet.
Wow.
It's a sweet kind of a, what is it, a fruit?
Fig? Yeah, it's a little fruit.
They grow on trees. I know that much.
Uh-oh.
And the fig leaf.
That's citrus canker if I ever seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
No, I know citrus canker.
Oh my God, this looks exactly like my testicles.
So now let me guess. Her husband's going to take a really hard lemon and hit him over the back of the head.
That'd be great, yeah.
Bill, get your testicles out here. I need to compare.
He's lost. He's like, oh, now where do I go?
Wells, you gotta take a look at this.
Oh, man. Where'd you find these?
I don't know. On a lemon tree. I wasn't paying attention.
First freeze nearly wiped us out.
Oh, now they're going to screw.
After the second one,
Well, she's got to screw something.
down our necks.
Husband had his chance.
Banks
Yeah. She gave him a fair shot.
Give him firstsies.
Canker.
Yeah.
Give him prima nocte.
Wasn't always like this. Used to be a lot of laughter in this house. He was a different man back then.
I would play a Bill Cosby record a lot, so.
Yeah.
Taking us all out for ice cream after dinner. Helping him in the garden when he should have been working in the grove. You another beer?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want a tour of the house? See the bedroom, maybe?
Please.
Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah?
Born and raised. Went to work for the USDA.
Playground, where I spend most of my days. Just maxing, relaxing, being all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school. Funny story. A couple of guys, they're up to no good.
No. Came close a couple of times, but just never worked out.
Miss Gainesville?
Yeah, sometimes. Here, let me help you with that.
No, I can do it.
I meant the dress. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the release.
Yeah,
we all know what that symbolizes,
he
gentlemen.
opened it right away, too. There's a couple more things I'd like to inspect around here.
Welcome.
Check for any brown mottled spotting.
We got out early. Remember? Real day?
Yeah, I almost got off early, too, until you came in, you little bastard.
So glad you're home, Tyler.
It's just leaving.
Thanks for the beer, Miss Hanks.
Sure.
Tyler?
He was just leaving. I'd say quite the opposite.
Yeah.
That's right. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
That's right.
She's going to keep that bottle cap. Oh, I'd like him to open me like a bottle.
It could be anything, Davis.
Yeah, it could be scab or anthracnose. Could even be algal spot, but I can't be sure.
So now what?
So now we send it to the lab. We'll know in about 4 days.
4 days? Good Lord. Come on, movie.
They can do it in real time.
My box rose needs square.
Yeah, just take a picture of it, upload it to X. What's wrong with these people?
Great. So
Takes seconds.
In the meantime, this grove is quarantined. Nothing goes
Rocket.
around. Wells, make sure you get those quarantine warnings posted all along the perimeter of the grove before you leave.
Yeah, I know how to do my job, okay?
Tell Joan to get them on
Jesus.
the lab this afternoon. Tell her I'll be up.
Understand what signage is and where to put it.
Standard procedure. The grove is shut down until we get the test back.
No, sir. This is my grove. You've got that? My land. Nobody
America.
knows what to do here, hotshot. You got that?
Now you listen to me. This isn't the first grove to be tested, and it's not going to be the last.
Even if the grove is contaminated, what difference does it make if he harvests his lemons?
because the contamination will spread. His trees will die, and then his contamination will spread to other groves in the area, and then the entire area will have their trees die, and there will be no lemon business or orange business or any kind of business.
Well, hold on though. If he harvests the fruit, right? The lemon gets plucked off the tree. It goes into a truck, I presume.
Yeah, I see.
Fishing with
right? Like it ships off. It's not going to get back to other groves. They're not going to rub the lemons on.
I think the thing is, like, to harvest it, it would take time to harvest it, and while they were taking that time, it could spread to other trees. Whereas now they got to torch them as soon as possible to stop them from spreading.
Or maybe it's one of those things where like bugs bite the fruit and then they fly to other trees and spread it that way.
Who knows? Oh, now he's living on the bench outside.
God, I wish one of us would have paid attention in Citrus College.
Morning. What's he doing here? You said it was just gonna be me, you, and Goose.
It's a long story.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, well, you know, he doesn't want to stay home and fuck his wife, so he has to come with us fishing.
Hi, Goose.
Hi.
Did they just start calling that kid Goose?
No, they've been calling him Goose through the
Okay.
whole movie.
I thought it was Tyler for some reason.
It was Tyler.
Fish are out
Okay,
there.
okay.
Let's see if we can catch us a few.
These fish are contaminated with fish rot.
With fish
We'll have to
canker.
torch this whole river. They just left Mom home alone with her sexual frustration to play the piano. Mom's getting the short end of the stick on this.
Not for long.
Not for long. Like, who was this movie made for? Like, what was like again? What is like? What are we supposed to get out of this?
Wistful orchard matrons.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean, right? Like all the other movies we watch, like, okay, this is an anti-drug movie.
Right.
This is an anti-bullying movie. This is an don't be a juvenile delinquent movie.
I'll tell you who this is for. This movie is for women like this woman who are in a sexless marriage. And that's the orchard. See, the orchard is really a metaphor for the marriage. It's all dried up, maybe diseased.
And sometimes you got to come and burn it all to the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
This thing's got me running from one end of the county to the other.
It's okay, Wallace. None of this is your fault.
Do you want to have sex, by the way, Wallace, while you're here? Because no one else seems to want to do it.
Yeah, really.
No, they all went fishing 3 days ago.
Fishing, huh? Left you here alone. Where'd they go?
All alone.
Pearl Harbor. Should be back sometime tomorrow.
Listen, I talked to Davis on the phone. He doesn't have the results of the test yet. He's going to be back here later tonight, so I'll talk to him later and let you know.
Yeah, gonna be back here. He said here specifically later tonight. He said this is where I could reach him. I thought it was odd.
You can tell Davis to come to the house with the results when he gets in.
So she's wearing the same outfit as Laura Dern in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was just thinking that actually, with the hat and everything.
Well, they went all out. They got the big boat. I thought they were just gonna be like in a canoe.
People ever catch anything good?
Hey, keep your shorts on, Goose. Sam says you gotta be more patient than the fish.
The fishing business is easy, Tyler. All you gotta do is show up yesterday when they were biting. Ain't that right, Sam? That's about right, Joe.
Hey, everybody, we get it. Everybody loves Sam. He's super cool.
But he was only able to be cool because he had that 30 years of being on his own.
Yeah, being free.
Exactly.
Jig strike! Jig strike! Who is it? Third corner! Third corner! Dad! All right, all right, all right. Let's do it, fourth man.
I've seen this movie. Now they got to shoot a rope into the fish with some barrels attached.
Yeah.
Well, they're definitely going to need a bigger boat than this to do anything like that.
Bigger boat. All right, come on, Dad.
You gotta wet that reel. You gotta pour some water on it.
Some nice stock footage of a marlin jumping up.
Yeah.
He's jumping right at us.
Do you guys think that you can be a good fisherman?
Oh yeah, am.
You are?
Oh yeah.
You think
Man,
you
I
can be good
fish
at it?
lakes. Oh yeah, I fish lakes all over this land. I mean, not recently, but
yeah, you have.
I have, yeah.
So okay, so what's your technique? Just throw something in the water, hope a fish bites it, and then pull it in.
Well, kind of, but there's a way that you sort of set the hook when you're fishing, you know.
And then you toss it in the water, hope that a fish bites it, and then pull them in.
Right. There's a lot of waiting in between those things happening too.
Yeah, we Nicole and Will go fishing once in a while. It's in summer. The lake near us. There's fish in it, like trout. They stock
yeah.
it. I don't know if they've ever caught anything, though. I think Nicole has. I don't think Will's ever caught anything. He loses patience.
Well, of course, it's cool to catch a fish, but it's all just totally random chance. There's no like, I don't know. Maybe
This is a completely different thing, though. This is completely different from like the fishing Jordan's talking about. This
Sure,
is like,
sure.
Grab that tag stick.
But even this, like,
I never did ocean fishing. Like I did a lot of lake fishing.
Yeah.
but there's still no difference. You're just throwing something in the water, hoping the fish bites it, and then pulling them in.
Well, there's a difference, man. Ocean fish are way bigger.
Well,
Of
that's
course.
that's a strong animal, right? Like that's a
Yeah.
For
Do
sure.
they get to keep it?
Like marlins and tunas and
Yeah.
things like that.
Maybe as a test of strength, but not as your prowess as a fisherman, though. Right? Like a hunter. He can, like, see a deer from, like, 100 yards away and then aim and, like, shoot the deer in the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what Dan's saying. It all really depends on that animal biting on that thing. And if
You
it
really
doesn't-
are reliant on the fish getting itself caught on a hook.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would suck, though, if you're getting the chair. Oh, here it comes. And then, the hook rips out. Like, well, that was your turn. What do you mean that was my turn?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about people that use nets? You know, they draw the nets.
Like
That's
to
another
catch like
method.
fish for commercial things or to sport fish?
Yeah, like commercial fishing.
Commercial, yeah, that's they've done that for years.
Yeah.
They got to be careful how and where they do it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't like the
That's
ones
even-
that just drag the whole bottom of the ocean.
That's what I'm
because they
saying.
Get rid of
It takes so little skill, they have to put an artificial limit on how many you can pull up because it's just so unbalanced how easy it is.
Be honest. Can you believe
Well, she's getting ready to have an affair.
Yep. More like an unfair.
Next thing I knew, I was.
Unfair to the lemon farmer.
Yeah.
The whole thing seemed like a pretty.
He wants this.
So he can punch this guy out and throw him through a window.
Yeah.
Regain
that's what this movie
his
needs.
confidence. That's what he'll do.
They used to use lemons as a contraceptive.
Oh.
Really?
These tests
Because you jam your penis into lemon and
No,
it's like,
it's
okay,
for
yeah,
the,
that's
for the
the end of
women.
that.
They'd use it like a diaphragm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Presumably I guess the acidity will kill the sperm.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a super effective one, but it was more effective than nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you put the thing right up in there, apparently.
No, I ain't got a condom, baby, but I got this lemon right
I
here.
got this lemon. I once had somebody say, "Yo, no. You know what you do? You know what you do? Copper. If you put copper in there, it creates an environment that'll kill the sperm." I'm like, so you're gonna convince a woman to put like copper up inside her before she has sex with you? Dude, just get a condom.
Yeah, you know how expensive copper is?
Or I do have this roll of pennies.
You can reuse the copper, I would assume, but still. Okay.
Oh, he's
I
gonna
didn't
dance
catch it.
with
Did
her.
they say the test results were bad?
They don't have them
We were
yet,
too
I don't
busy.
think.
Oh, they don't have them yet? We were too busy talking about lemons,
Yeah.
contraceptives.
There's another great use for lemons.
This lady, I tell you, it's not good.
Well, you know, you don't get a connection at home. You're going to find it somewhere else. That's, you know.
You like to dance, don't you?
What else do you like to do? Do do do. Your husband's business is falling apart. That makes me so
it's
annoyed.
happened.
But I've got this
Uh-oh.
Can't wait to tell him these results.
in silent prayer I plead for a love.
This movie's just kind of going all over the place with all the family relationships and intrigue. Another love like you in a lemon grove. Let's do it under the tree.
I can't do this. I'm sorry.
She pulls him closer. I can't do this.
Get out of there, you hussy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just as much to blame as she is, right? Like, he's aware she's a married woman.
Yep.
Hey, he ain't taking no vows. Except to be
right.
a player, baby.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. Thanks for the dance and the hot kisses. I don't feel the need to tell my
husband's
don't feel the need to tell my husband about this because I don't think that technically counts as an affair. It's
Like,
all
fine,
business.
I'll take my knockout drugs and go find another lady.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me listen to the Bill Cosby album. That was really funny. I was expecting the husband to walk in at that moment. I think they've decided they weren't doing it.
Yeah.
And then that's when the husband.
He's gonna be standing there holding a lemon.
Yeah. But it makes him aroused, just like that other movie we watched with what's his face?
Yeah, Dumbledore.
Yeah. Now listen, you gotta hand it to that guy Davis there. This is like the 80s time. There could have been very easy to slide into a very improper thing there.
She said, no, we can't do this. And he said, you're okay. I respect that decision.
Yeah.
Hey, Goose, you want to come see my room?
Yeah, can I, Dad?
Don't be long.
By room, you mean the bed at the back of the store? Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, you sleep by a dumpster? Awesome.
That's cool. I should study more.
It's really a sobering look on where I could end up.
This is quite the prequel to Top Gun. Hey, you get to find out all about Goose
Yeah, all
and his
about Goose,
family.
how he got the name. Yeah.
Wow. See, when Tyler was a little fella, maybe 2, not even, he couldn't say the word juice. Came out sounding like
We thought he was mentally handicapped. Took him for tests and everything.
he was about 8. Well, he thought that was the funniest thing in the world. See, Tyler'd be charging around the house, waving his bottle, yelling, "Goose, Goose, Goose!"
So we smacked him pretty hard. Like, hey, juice, you ignorant
Get it
bastard.
together.
Goose!
I'm sorry I missed that.
So where's the fish they caught? Is it on top of the car or what? What's?
I'm sorry I missed a lot of things.
Just in the trunk.
The days they were born. Their first words. Your first word was boat.
Mine was, I gotta go.
I'm sorry I missed watching you grow into a man. For almost 30 years, I took charter boats all around the world.
That's sex with the most beautiful
And
women.
hundreds and hundreds of ladies.
Way hotter than your mom. Like, way hotter.
Wherever the big fish were, is where I had to be. But right now, sitting here with you,
I fished those oceans dry. There's not a single one left. 3 species to extinction because of your old man. And I can look back and think, I'm proud of that.
Right. Not everyone can say that.
Back then, I thought I was stuck in the wrong life.
You ever hear of the blue striped marlin? No, and you never will, because there's
Never
none
ever
left.
will.
Just didn't have the guts to.
I got the last one and I shot him in the head with my
You know what struck me about
Pulled
fishing
him out
was
like
like
that and then boom.
what struck me was like you catch the fish, right? and the fish is still alive.
Yeah.
And the first time I'm fishing with my grandpa, and I witnessed him take the club out and crack that fish over the
Whack
skull,
him.
man. Yeah, that was something else.
Yeah. It gave Jordan his taste for blood.
You know what's even crazier is yeah, I know what you mean for sure. That is crazy. First time I went fishing is like we had these like multiple fish hooks almost.
Yeah.
You catch the fish, you put it on there, and then you put it back in the water. When you catch another one, you put another one on there, and then you put it back in the water, so it stays fresh until you're ready to.
Yeah.
Yeah, my granddad had those too. Then you got like a chain of fish.
You got like a chain of fish. It's like a bushel of grapes, but it's fish.
Chain of fish. All right, are they gonna find out the results?
And you did cheat on him, is what our panelists say.
How long is he gonna be out there?
Oh, results aren't good. All right, well, you heard your grandpa. We're all going to become fishermen.
I wonder how this movie got made. Like the producer partially owned a lemon orchard and was like, we got to feature this
we
somehow.
We can make a film out of this. Let's workshop some ideas.
There doesn't seem to be any lesson whatsoever that they're trying to tell us.
No. It seems to be just a straight drama, but it's not... I mean, I feel bad for this guy, but it is not interesting enough to be a drama.
No.
You know what I mean?
This could just be this guy's life, basically.
Yeah, if you tend too much to your fruit, you don't get to taste your wife's juice.
Yeah. It's not well written enough to be a drama.
Yeah.
I guess so. Going to San Ramos to get a job on a fishing boat. Spud's got
Got a taste for it now.
Well, make sure you come back.
I gotta imagine working on a fishing boat would be more disgusting than washing dishes.
I would imagine it's quite.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm really looking for a step down in smell. I want to keep the same amount of wetness. I want to continue to be wet all the time.
And add danger, potential danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus the seasickness, the constant motion of the waves.
The threat of heat stroke would also be great if we could have that at all times.
State pen.
Better than Penn State.
You're ready.
All right, gentlemen. Time to perform our public service. Go.
Oh, okay.
Are they going to get the prisoners to burn down the tree?
Yeah, well, they do a lot of that, right? They send them out to work. It's almost free labor.
Wow.
So, yeah.
About this, Tyler.
So do you think that the dad has chained himself to a lemon tree here?
I don't know.
Yes.
Every day.
What good is that if everything's even worse than the day before?
Welcome to life, kid.
Yeah. Now turn your hat around the other direction and become a man.
Got 4 crews ready to start.
They're all matching.
Yeah. By the way, your wife's a really good kisser.
Inmates. It doesn't seem real. It's like waking up in the middle of somebody else's nightmare.
Elizabeth.
They dressed up nice for the destruction of their orchard.
Yeah.
Clean shirt.
I'm sorry, Mike. Elizabeth. I don't know what else to say.
They're just making an example of you, Mike.
Oh, you'll be all right, Jack. You got avocados.
It ain't right. Burning down the whole grove just because a few trees got infected.
Well, they're not burning it down. They're actually just bulldozing the grove.
Maybe they're going to doze the trees and pile them up and burn them.
Right.
Put up my whole world and burning it to the ground.
What about canker insurance? You got any?
No, we don't.
How are you going to get through this?
Dang, he didn't get the canker insurance.
Not a good move, buddy.
You know, but what is insured? This house.
Family.
So let's just start that fire over here a bit.
This world's too big and too hard to be fighting it all alone.
My wife taught me that.
Not you, the other one.
My first wife, the one I loved.
The one I really loved and was sexually attracted to. Not old, ugly Uggo over here.
Yeah, no, they're just bulldozing the Grove.
Yeah, they must be gathering them up in like piles.
Yeah. Are these inmates piloting these?
I don't know. I imagine if they had a license to, they could. But I mean, I imagine that these are piloted by somebody else, and the inmates are going to do the actual grunt work.
I wouldn't let an inmate pilot one of those bulldozers.
Probably got a lot of guys who were in the clink for arson to come here.
Yeah, there you go. People are really like, it helps calm them down. There they are.
Oh, man.
And then we follow the inmate, and then Morgan Freeman voiceover starts, and it's like... We see a movie like that where they just keep following a different character. Like, it's just a random background character, and they just follow them, and it becomes the different movie, their movie. It's an attention deficit disorder kind of...
Yeah, like Follow the Lever, the movie. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that the prison guard is brandishing the shotgun just in case, you know?
Yeah.
Probably in
He's
case
gonna
any of that
snap.
citrus canker tries to get at them. He's got to shoot it down before he can get at them.
This guy better keep his wife inside, all those inmates. She comes out like, time to sponge myself off.
Sponge bath time.
Hey,
yeah.
boys. You know, my husband doesn't seem to find me sexually attractive anymore. How about you guys? Been in prison? How long you been in there? How about some conjugal visits? You feel for the guy, though. I mean, it sucks. But you wonder, like, I understand why it has to be done. I mean, he's right. If that spreads, it wrecks everybody, you know? Roast lemon.
I'm actually pretty impressed they have the budget for like real flamethrowers and
yeah.
That was cool, yeah.
What are you doing in here? Goose?
Writing my suicide note.
Mom said you were moving to San Ramos.
Mom said that, huh? Well, Mom says a lot of stuff. Mom says that just Dad's your real dad.
I have to.
Mom says, "Oh, Lemon Inspector."
Yeah.
Why'd you come back?
I couldn't leave without seeing this goofy little face one more time, huh? I didn't want it to seem like I was running away. Not now. Not like
I am, but I didn't want
yeah,
it to seem like
I very much am. I just didn't want it to seem that way.
I was thinking of Sam and 30 years. That's a long time.
He does look familiar, that actor. What, like...
Yeah.
I think it was Party of Five, but it was one of those
Oh, was
types
it?
of shows.
Okay, one of those teen shows?
Go find Dad. You know, see if there's anything we can do.
He was the oldest brother?
London.
He was the oldest brother in Party of Five? Is that what it...
Oh, not the oldest, but it was, yeah, Party of Five he was on. Mallrats he was in.
Oh,
Mallrats!
Mallrats! That's the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 52 years old now. Seventh Heaven, he was in that too.
Seventh Heaven? Okay, yeah, I know. I've heard the show. I've never seen it.
There were
I've seen
some
Mallrats.
troubles on that show, I tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one guy went to prison.
Just trying to send people to Seventh Heaven?
I think he was being a bit naughty.
Sacrifice to Morgoth, the lemon god.
Porter told me you'd be out here by yourself, staring at the fire.
Well, he's still after this guy's wife.
Yeah, well, you know, she's hot. She's a good kisser.
You've got a good family here.
Yeah. Except your husband. He's got to go. You know, being the wife of a lemon inspector is has some perks.
Look, I'm gonna let Porter take it from here. I just want to say goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Hackett.
Goodbye, Davis.
And remind you that you'll never have this.
You know, they're trying to make this seem like this great romance, but these two met each other one time. Like, cool jets, lady.
I don't think romance had much to do with it, right? She's just lonely. Just needs a
And
connection.
did you see that guy's mustache? Hello.
Yeah, that's a ride you want to go on. Good old mustache rides.
I'll even waive the fee for you, man.
So where's the hope? Where's the hope part of the movie? Because it looks like their whole livelihood is destroyed.
You okay?
Is it going to be like the end of
Sam's
It's a
back.
Wonderful Life, where everybody brings like one lemon to them? Like, here we go. The whole town brought lemons for you to sell.
I guess I am.
Guy comes running in. Wait, it was a mistake. It wasn't canker. Just a little bit of dry rot. Oh, I think I'll get back in my car and drive away.
Yeah, not. You know
late.
what? Just forget what I said.
Never mind.
Yep. 6 million lemon trees later.
Yeah. Did they throw all the lemons in the fire too? I mean.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't have. You're gonna burn a tree and run the risk that a lemon is gonna grow up and take revenge years later.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay.
All right. Now look, the only time we'll ever be happy.
Right before he pushed him into the water, they took that picture.
Still want to keep me company?
Not overly.
Sam said the boys got all excited when you were catching that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I knew what that was like, getting all excited.
He said,
But
Yeah,
that
not
fish
catch-
sounded fun.
a really bad case of the...
He's not catching her fish though, eh, fellas?
Oh.
Just like their grandfather.
Useless.
You should have seen him out there. Like being on a boat with his family was the most natural thing in the world.
Maybe he wouldn't have left us if we just were on boats instead of in an orchard.
If this were Waterworld, he never would have left.
About wanting to get back.
Maybe he had a second family, a boat family on the side.
Elizabeth,
Right.
Get out. I mean, I want us to try to work it out.
Too little, too late. Already running away with the lemon inspector.
I sure don't know how we're going to get out of this one.
Oh, we're gonna be all right.
A good old-fashioned screwing.
She said
That's right.
Might help.
And I'll say it next
Couldn't hurt.
year after. There's no law against hope, is there?
no.
Not in this county.
There's no law against hope.
Not yet.
But vote for me, and soon that will change.
Soon there will be.
When this whole thing started, Porter said it would be like cutting off a finger to save the arm.
Seems more like killing everyone in the neighborhood because someone's got the flu.
It'll be 3 years before the state lets me plant new trees, and another 4 years after that till we see any fruit.
What about selling the land?
Place has been in our family since '33.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I ran out, so you can scratch that
Yeah,
time off.
It's cut and run. It works great. My life worked out wonderfully.
Speaking of which, there's a charter boat for sale down at Bell Harbor. Joe's boat. That's it. If you had the money for the down payment, You could be a charter captain.
Where am I gonna get the money for the down payment?
I don't know. Joe would stick around, teach you the ropes.
If I had the money for a down payment. Maybe.
Are you ready for a move like that, Michael?
And you're not going to discuss that with me, Michael? Because I don't know if I'm ready to be a fisherman's wife, Michael.
Now, I have a little money put aside.
Yeah, I don't want to have to start making love to the fish inspector, Michael.
Oh, what do they know? I wouldn't last a week in a shop like that. I got to be out in the ocean fighting the big fish.
So you'd come with us?
I'd insist on it.
There's enough room in that boat for the two of us. Do you? What are you laughing at?
Life.
Because it's a stupid idea. That's why she's laughing.
I expect to see a marlin on the end of that reel next time.
How big?
A couple 100 pounds at least. Take care of something. And you, all the dishes in the rack, then you rinse them down.
I won't forget.
Attaboy.
It was pretty straightforward, honestly. So, are they going to keep the land, but they're just going to work the fishing boat to bring money in until it's ready to harvest again? Is that what's going on?
I guess. Where's he getting the down payment for the boat?
His dad. His dad said, I got a little money saved up.
Oh, he's giving it to him. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
He's got to wait 7 years to plant the land, or to get the land going
yeah,
again?
he's got to wait 3 till he can plant again.
Yeah,
to make
and
sure
then
that
4
there's
for
no
fruit.
infection. And then you plant, it'll be at least 4 years before you can harvest any fruit.
Oof.
Wow. Guess until then he'll be harvesting lemon fin tuna.
Hey.
That's right.
The lemonade that you get from a lemon fin tuna, though, not so tasty.
No.
You squeeze out all the juice from the fish, and it's oily.
Very oily. Yeah.
Same with lemonade you get from lemmings.
Yeah.
They're jumping off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no amount of sugar helps.
Lemonade.
It's time for me to try it on my own.
You'd think there'd be some sort of protection plan, though, because I mean, the world needs crops and stuff, and crops can fail. So you'd think there'd be some sort of plan in place.
Well, he didn't have insurance.
Sam says there's always a fishing job in San Ramos.
Gonna have to start at the bottom. Sure won't pay me.
Maybe that was the point of this movie. It was
buy insurance.
To warn us to buy insurance.
It says at the end of the credits, it's like brought to you by the Insurance Council of America.
Hey, it's okay. I'll be all right.
In fact, we're moving in with you, son.
Remember, there's always a first mate job waiting for you down at Bell Harbor if you change your mind. Okay.
Oh, he is going to do the boat thing.
Okay.
You make sure you call home every week. You got that?
Yes, sir.
But not on Sundays. That's my banging your mom time.
Well, I guess everything worked out for the best.
I guess? It seems like a pretty precarious plan.
So saving the Grove was ultimately a pointless endeavor.
Yeah?
Yep.
And they get there and the boat has sank.
Oh, this is sea canker all over this.
Yeah, sea canker. We'll have to burn this boat before it infects the other boats.
Yeah, but how will I get to school? They don't have schools in the middle of the ocean, you know.
Tyler.
They
Schools
do.
of
There's
fish.
Schools, yeah, schools of fish, I was going to say.
School. Hey,
Besides, you're not good at school anyway.
Tyler, you put half as much effort into doing your schoolwork as you do in getting around it.
yeah, but... Grandpa!
Quit shaking the boat. I'm trying to paint this stupid sign.
Tyler. How you doing, kid?
I'm great!
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Thought you were working down in South Bay.
That's right.
What you doing here?
Well, I got to thinking about what happened. How good it felt to see a family like this getting started again.
Yeah.
And
I have to ruin that.
Sam, that's your family. What in the world are you doing down here? So I got in the plane, and here I am.
Killed a guy and stole his boat.
Only problem is I'm going to need a job. Wouldn't know where I could find one, would you?
I don't know. If you should hire someone who ran out on you when he was 14, that doesn't seem to be a reliable hire.
Yeah, and like, where am I supposed to find a full year's salary plus benefits for you here? This is a startup. We're starting a brand new business here.
I'm not even sure what the business plan is. What are we actually? What are we doing? Who are we selling it to? How does this work?
We're all gonna live on the boat? Is that how that's working?
No, I think they still are keeping their land. I think they're just doing this to bring in money. I mean, it's quite a change, though. I don't imagine a lot of the skills are transferable.
That's it. It's
All right.
over. Okay.
I hope we all learned a valuable lesson from that, everybody.
I learned several.
Yeah, I learned that if my house ever burns down, no need to fear because I'll probably just get an airplane business.
Yeah,
It's really not a problem.
Well, I learned
that, you know, when your hot wife wants to have sex with her, because otherwise she'll have sex with the lemon cop guy.
Well, I learned if I run out on my family for 30 years, they'll welcome me back with open arms.
Everything will be fine. So we all learned a valuable lesson.
God, I wish I would have known that like 10, 15 years ago.
You got to come back after 30, though. You can't come back early. They're only really ready to forgive after 30.
Yeah, if you come back early, they really resent you.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. I'm not sure, what we were supposed to get out of that, but it's happened. It's all done, and you watched it.
I feel very hopeful.
You squoze that movie for all the juice it was worth.
Yep.
I can't even remember what it was called now. The What of Hope?
A Season of Hope.
That must have been what began at the end of the movie. The Season of Hope.
That's right.
That must have been the beginning of the Season of Hope.
The twist was that there was hope at the end.
A Season of Hope, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you have a good day. Take your lemons and hold on to them tight.
That's right. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.